Hey, thank you for coming to check out our goal planning system. I've been teaching this system to people of all ages for over 30 years. I've made it as simple as possible for anyone, any age, to achieve their maximum success potential and happiness. Step one is all about your attitude. We can't dive into your goal identification and goal setting and tracking your performance until we get your mind right. Are you ready to truly achieve your ultimate potential? It has to start with your attitude. Marilyn King is a friend of mine, and she's an Olympian who had a back injury before her time trials to qualify for the Olympics. She was hospital ridden. She couldn't exercise. She couldn't practice her event. All she could use was her mind to prepare for the time trials. She got out of the hospital, went to the time trials, and finished second. Unbelievable. She gathered a bunch of her Olympic friends, and they went up into the mountains and they studied and they discussed and they tried to figure out why us? What was it about us that allowed us to become Olympians? We're just humans. And what they ended up with is 4 categories for anyone, not just Olympians, you, me, everybody. 4 categories to achieve superior performance. The number one most important category was mental. Mental. These are Olympians, athletes, and mental was number one. You have to believe in yourself, and you have to believe in unlimited potential. If you think you're going to win in this game called life, you are right. If you think you're going to lose in this game called life, well, you're also right. So think win, believe in yourself, and believe that anything is possible. The second category was emotions and spirit. Other words might be passion and hunger, right? Do you wake up every single day jumping out of bed and running to go after your goals? It's something you might want to check in about. You see, passion and hunger is more important than the third category, which is your physical. For Olympians, it's their body, it's their ability to perform their event. For you and I, it might be about being the best student or the best employee or having the skills to make goals a reality. Notice for Olympians, physical, their skills, their ability to perform their event was only the third most important. That's why it's not always the best athlete that wins or the best team that wins the championship. Far more important than skills, competency, knowledge, ability is your belief that you can win and your passion and your hunger. Don't forget that. The fourth category was, or still is, other. And what I think they meant about other is everything else you surround yourself by, everything that you put into your environment or your universe. For example, your family, the friends you hang out with. Do they challenge you to be the best you can be, or do they influence you to do knuckle-headed behaviors? They often say that most human beings will become the average of what they surround themselves by. If you surround yourself with knuckleheads, you'll probably become a knucklehead. The other category is also everything else you're putting into your world. The movies you watch, the music you listen to, the books that you read, podcasts, what you're doing on the internet when no one's looking. Make sure you are guarding your environment, your universe, and you're surrounding yourself with excellence. You surround yourself with that, you're most likely will become excellent too. Those were the 4 categories. My suggestion, my takeaway from this, my recommendation is for you to reflect on these 4 categories. How are you doing with your mental state, your belief in yourself, belief in an unlimited potential? How are you doing with your passion and your energy? I don't think Tom Brady ever walked on a field thinking, oh, I really don't want to play today. Challenge yourself. There are things you can do, by the way, if you wake up and you're not feeling it. That happens to me sometimes. There are processes that you can do to get yourself into the right mental state. For example, I read quotes that get me inspired or motivated. I think about everything I'm super grateful for in my life that already exists and how I'm already achieving a fantastic life. I also think about my future goals. It's not usually the work that gets me to jump out of bed and go to work. It's usually the why am I working? Why am I going to give 100% every single day? It's usually because of the goals you're going after and the life that you desire and that you're pursuing. Hopefully, you're also loving the work you do. That's equally, maybe more important. You have to enjoy the journey as well as the end result. So that's my recommendation. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Reach out to me if you have any questions or comments. I'd love to hear from you, and I'm here to help. Thank you very much, and we'll see you at the next episode of Goal Time with Jim.